Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Sam or xJawz, and today I'm bringing you guys a Team Deathmatch gameplay on the map WMD, and I know I'm a little bit late to the party here, actually 2 days late, but I just want to wish everyone who celebrates Easter a happy Easter. I hope you had a good time celebrating with your friends and your family and all that. Maybe did something a little bit more interesting than myself. I'm Jewish, I don't celebrate Easter, so I just sat at home all day, sort of relaxed, probably listened to the song Lazy Sunday by, I believe, The Lonely Island, if not The Lonely Island, just by Andy Samberg, probably 3 or 4 times, and just had an absolute blast sitting at home. So anyway, I hope you guys did something a little bit more interesting than myself, whether it be with family or friends, whatever. Yeah, so anyway, this gameplay right here, I'm going to be using the AUG assault rifle, and as you can see, I finally switched on this class from dual mags and scavenger to extended mags and scavenger. Again, it is a waste to have dual mags and scavenger. I mean, yes, I know every other reload is going to be double fast, but really you don't need it, and I certainly was just being dumb by having them both on there. I really didn't pay attention when I made the class, and then I never got around to changing it until just recently. So yeah, I'm happy I finally got that done. So anyway, the AUG assault rifle is something that you probably don't see too often on my channel. Now, what I'm about to say might blow your minds, but I love the Famas assault rifle, and you might be thinking to yourself, well, I don't see that too much either on your channel. And although I do upload quite a few Famas gameplays, or have in the past, I don't upload it too often because of the fact that I know a lot of people don't like seeing gameplays from guns like the Famas and the AK-74U. But the thing about the Famas and the AUG, and the reason why I really like one and don't really like the other one, is really what comes down to a preference in recoil. And I thought I'd talk a little bit about that today. So I really love the Famas because the way the Famas recoil works is it's pretty strong up and to the right, and I'm not exactly sure what the angle is. I'm gonna guess it's something like a 60-degree angle, something like that, maybe 70-degree angle, where it goes up and to the right with the recoil on that weapon. And then you have the the AUG assault rifle, which has recoil that really bounces all around. If you look at the recoil statistics with the game, the code, whatever it is, files that the game are made out of, whatever, I don't know what to call it, the AUG assault rifle has recoil that is pretty much equal in the up direction, the left and right directions. So it seems like it's got a pretty balanced recoil, right? It seems like, you know, it's got equal pull in all directions, so it should more or less stay towards the center of your screen. Now, while that is right, it sounds better than it actually is, in my opinion, because the thing with the Famas recoil is it's very predictable. It is typically going to go up and to the right, and you can sort of adjust the way that you shoot, and you can sort of pull down and to the left when you're using that weapon to sort of make it go towards the center of your screen. However, when you're using the AUG assault rifle, you've got a fairly unpredictable assault rifle on a shot-to-shot, or fairly unpredictable recoil on a shot-to-shot basis. And what I mean by that is that it's going all over the place, and it's going to move a little bit in each direction, regardless of how you you counter it. There is no way to sort of counter a recoil that's going to be moving constantly in random directions. So in my opinion, it's better to go with something like a Famas that you know, if you use it a lot, you can get used to, and you can then counter the bad recoil, in my opinion. So anyway, enough about that. I know that's probably not too interesting to a lot of you guys, but you know, that's sort of like the background behind my preference between the Famas and the AUG, and why I don't really like the AUG too much, because some people have asked me in the past and reminded me that they have almost the exact same statistics, but just the difference in the recoil and the iron sights. And I just want to remind people that I think there is an actual, you know, noticeable difference between the way the two handle. So anyway, with that out of the way, I just want to touch on this for the end of this commentary. I know this does not apply to people who live, not people who live, people who use the Xbox 360 or the PC, but people who use the PS3. Quick bit of news for you guys. If you're wondering the real reason why the PlayStation Network is down, I'm pretty sure Sony is keeping you in the dark and not really telling you anything. I thought I would tell you guys something I read on a website that is supposedly true. Apparently this person has no reason to lie about it. I really don't think they are, and they sound like they know what the hell they're talking about. So I'm going to paraphrase for you guys what this person said. Basically, there is a new custom firmware released for the PlayStation Network known as Rebug, and there's a website, rebug.me, whatever. It essentially turns any retail console into a dev console. It's not, you know, 100%, but it gives you a lot of the same options that, you know, the devs would normally have access to when on their PlayStations. Well, anyway, this, you know, CFW, you know, short for custom firmware, would allow allow a lot of people who, you know, didn't actually, or who weren't actually devs, to get it. And what they would then do is, once they were on this firmware, is they could use fake credit card info to buy things on the PlayStation Network. And because the PlayStation Network, Sony, believed that these consoles were actually being operated by devs of games and stuff like that, people who they trusted, they didn't, you know, feel the need to actually check to make sure that the credit card info was, you know, real and not fake and not fraudulent. So they had to shut it down, and hopefully they're going to be, you know, securing the servers, making sure this can't happen again in the future. And unfortunately, it's causing some PlayStation Network downtime. So I just thought I'd update you guys for, you know, people who are curious. And anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the video, please take a second to rate it. That really helps me out, and that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys later. Bye.